Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. In today's session, we're going to seek any of those that may be resting at Pawtucket Memorial Park in Rhode Island. I discovered it by doing a cemetery session in Missouri where a family member or family members happened to be resting here. And that would be the Coombs family. And as I was looking into the Coombs family, I discovered what happened. So I think Dexter in the other cemetery and the Missouri one was probably trying to point me to his sibling, which is John Potterfield Coombs, who was only 19 when he had passed away. So it seems that he was stabbed by someone, and of course he didn't make it. So I was asking Dexter or the family of the Coombs if they want me to take a moment to say a prayer to him or to the family. I can, if they can, again, let me know with the REM pod by making it click, beep, or a capital. I'll take a moment to say that prayer to that one. Again, to John Potterfield. This is the article. It's unfortunately a little fuzzy to read, but it's there. And this is again the cemetery I hope to do a cemetery seeking session at. So let's see who joins us. I have the Spirit Talker app on. The clear cap balls are active. Ready for you to bippity bappity boop on. The REM pod is there for you to click, beep, Morse code it. And then the bonus is the bell. Maybe you can make it go ding. And there's a bonus, the ghost motion detector in the far back on the table. Since this cemetery has some older headstones dating back to mid 1600s, early 1700s, or some time frame around there.
You are seen.
Thanks. Here, let me show you. So basically, if I were to search this and I just do passing date, the oldest, it shows me these ones. So I thought, oh, wow, they're way back in those times. Again, it's probably not buried there, but still, the fact that they have their name out there for people to see. So again, let's see who joins us in the cemetery, the Pawtucket Memorial Park one in Rhode Island. I don't know how accessible with the visitation, and if our pal C-Fan Spirit Box can go there and do a cemetery session. But if he happens to be near it, he might be able to.
We're friends.
Oh, why thank you. So I don't know if you're talking about me or the fact that I just mentioned C-Fan Spirit Box and you're like, we're friends. So, yeah, so like I said, if he lives close to the Warwick, Kent County, I don't know. Maybe too far away. He's normally seeking those that are at the Providence County. But again, I don't know how far those counties are. Anyways, so yeah, we could be friends. Again, you can be those children spirits that like to hang out. Or maybe there's some new children spirits that are resting here that want to hang out. Again, I got a lot of toys. I just kind of showed you.
Fell.
You fell? Oh no, you fell. That is not good, you fell. We have 19. If any of these are you, we got somebody that has that name right there. Happens to be the same name as C-Fan. Then we have this middle one. And then we had this one. And that one. And this one. And many other ones. There's a lot. So, again, you mentioned fell. There's 19 that mentioned that they may have fallen, either causing their passing or their injuries. Oh. Okay, I think it's this one, the top one, the same name as Sea Fans. So again, there's a article. They had fell from a dock, and they weren't able to save him. So I think this is him coming through. Is this you coming through? Can you come up here in this area?
We're following you.
Good. I'm hoping you're understanding me too. So again, he was only 47 or 48, and he was just on the dock and he fell. I don't know if he didn't have good swimming skills or got tangled on something and just couldn't get up out of the water. And it doesn't look like the police people were able to get him out in time. So again, that's the one that stood out. It was a combination of falling and then unfortunately drowning too. So sad. Happened again, 1923. Oh, of course.
Can you help?
I can help. Yes, that's what I'm here for. Prayer is ready for you. Instead of the cat ball sign to do it, or REM pod, I'm just going to say it because you just told me, can you help, on the app. Saying it, hold on. I just said it. Hopefully you got received. To this individual, I'm assuming. That was, again, someone who fell as well as drowned. Again, there's 18 others, but that one just screamed at me once I saw the word drowned. So, yep. Again, just so you guys know how to do this. All right, you're gonna get close to that, okay?
Equality.
So again, equality is a repetitive spew that happened to be in another session. I might just skip it for now. And I just heard something in my room, but I don't know if that was you. Something in the back right area moved. Then again, it could. Oh.
You should stay.
Thank you. It's only been about almost 9 minutes, so I don't plan to leave just yet. And I hope that the spirits know that I'm here for them. So I just said the prayer to the one that has the last name Lawton.
The children play games.
Were they playing my Four Corners game? Is that why I heard something in the back right corner area? Maybe they're playing with the ponies. They always are. So on my bookshelf at the top, there's some ponies. They're probably playing with Hey Hey and Nene. Otherwise, again, we got the chair full of stuffies. the ghost motion detector, the clear cat balls, the REM pod, the bell. There's plenty of toys to play with. But again, the game for the children is called Four Corners. Make a really loud sound in a corner to get my attention, and then I'll be like, ah, you're over there. All right?
The others mean harm.
Not everything I'm gonna pay attention to when it gets spewed. So that thing, I'm gonna bypass on that one for now. I mean, like I said, it is a very, very big cemetery at the Pawtucket Memorial Park in Rhode Island, with supposedly 8,000 resting there. And I can see the REM pod. The EMF meter was kind of spiking to what I think was orange. So again, if there's someone here, you can move to the right a little bit. There's a square device that lets you know that you're here too. Clicky beepy. Okay. It's always when I'm trying to leave. It's like, and I gotta go. 5 minutes. Gotta go. They're like, no. So I don't know.
The children are listening.
Okay. And like I said just a bit ago, I too am listening for their little sounds in the corners, if they do play Four Corners. Someone's here. And Emma.
Emma.
Okay, I have noticed a pattern sometimes. Either it's the name that gets spewed and then the REM pod, or the REM pod then the name. So it's like, hey, coming in. Hi, Emma. Did you fall? I didn't go through the entire list. I just want to make sure I didn't miss her. If there was an Emma. And guess what? No. No Emma. That had put the word home.
Home.
I don't know if you mean your last name's home. Nope, definitely not last name. I don't know. Let's just go with Emma. Emma, If you're any of these Emmas, there's a bunch of them. I'm going to say your last name. Arnold. Oh, by the way, click on the REM pod so I can click on the page if it's you. Is it Miss Arnold? Miss Barrett? Miss Beasley? I know that one. Miss Bricker? Miss Brown? Huh. Miss Built? Can't say that one. But maiden name, Day? Collins?
I took my last breath here.
Well, you're telling me that you were at home when you unfortunately took your last breath? I don't know if you were young, but this one's young. She was 11 or 12 years old. I just randomly picked you. Emma Crandall? Probably butchering her last name. Excuse me. So again, I just found a random one, 1878. She was only 11 or 12. I don't know. Again, I mentioned children earlier. And any of these could have been someone who may have passed away at home. Oh, hey, I put home in the word. Got Emma Goodrich? Is that you? Never mind. It's this one. I mean, maybe. It says at her home. So is it Emma Goodrich who passed away at her home? Otherwise, we have Emma Ellis, also passed away at home. There's two that seem to be at home. So again, if it's one of you, hi. I did kind of narrow it down.
Oblivion.
Oblivion. Again, sometimes it spews random things like that, so just gonna bypass it. I don't know. Again, hi Emma, who said home, and you took your last breath at the home. It could be, again, Goodrich or Ellis. Hi. Oh.
My name is Albert.
Hi, Albert, who's probably going to have a bit of a lot of Alberts here, but hi. There are 67 of you. 67. No? I don't think the spirits know that yet. So apparently there's a thing where, I don't know if it's no longer really a thing anymore, but the kids and some adults, young adults basically, would just say 6, 7, and then maneuver their hands up and down. Yeah, it was a weird thing. Anyway, so there's 6, 7 of the Alberts resting here. So hi, if you're one of them. Unless you're going to give me another possible clue to narrow it down, just like Emma may have. Let me know. Again, I'm here to help. You can just tap a cat ball. I say a prayer. If you do both REM pod and a cat ball, I summon spirit guides. Whoever needs it, that's coming through. Again, I just assumed that you wanted me to come and visit this cemetery, the Pawtucket Memorial Park, from my previous session when I accidentally stumbled upon it. Yes, you can.
I can use this.
Yes, that's a way for me to, again, help narrow it down if you tell me you're passing. What was the reasoning for your passing? A little clue. I might narrow it down. Again, There's too many. Excuse
Am
me.
I dead?
If you're Albert, yeah. If you're resting at the Pawtucket Memorial Park, yeah. If you're saying that, yeah. Are you a kid? Maybe that's a clue. It's a kid? It's a kid. Okay. Please hold. Gotta find a kid. Out of the 67. A good amount of them are actually elders, so hold on. A lot of elders. Hi. I know there's a child somewhere in this pile. Aww.
Angel.
Do you see an angel right now? Could my Evelyn be here? Helping? This Albert? Because they just said, am I dead? And then Evelyn's like, oh, I gotta help this little one. So if you're seeing an angel, it might be my Evelyn, my spirit guide. She sometimes just knows to come. I don't even need a summon anymore. They just come. I'm still looking for someone that stands out as a very young one. So far I'm not finding anybody. Lots of elderly people that are just gotta live a good life. So yeah. You know, at least in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s, you know, that kind of thing. Nope, so far nothing yet. Still looking. Well, there's one that has no date, but that's not gonna help me. And since the average has been elderly, I'm just gonna assume it's an elderly one. Hi again. I'm still looking. Ah,
Metal.
that's the clue. A veteran? You're a veteran. Hold on. Maybe not super young, but a veteran? That narrows it down to 8. Let's see. Anybody pass away? They all got to live a good long life, except maybe this one, the third one? Or even the other one. So it just said metal. So if you were a veteran, thank you for your service.
Victorian.
Victorian, huh? Is it this one? John Arnold? Or John Gorton? Or Benjamin Clark? And there's a lot. I just realized that that's a lot. 400. Or 440, sorry. So again, it just said Victorian. Of course it is.
The devil is here.
So, let's see. it's funny because it says angel and then that. It's just typical. Did you touch my neck?
You are curious.
Yeah, I'm curious what touched my neck. It could have been my hair. It could have made my hair move. I don't know. That was weird. Anyways, I'm ignoring that because again, it was dispute. I'm ignoring it. Anyways, I'm sure there's somebody. I just can't narrow it down. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go and type in angel with the 2 L's, and we have a bunch. So again, Angel is a last name, but with 2 L's. So are you maybe one of the Angel families? There's no Albert though. Anyways, I just thought I'd look. All right. Sorry, my behind is getting a little sore from sitting in a very uncomfortable position. So hold on, let me just readjust.
My bones.
Yeah, my bones indeed. Sorry, my behind bones. Sorry. Your bones? Mean like your remains? Were they found? Is somebody informing me that their body, like their bones, were found out there somewhere?
Crocodile.
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think there's a crocodile there. I don't think so. Oh, so apparently somebody may have kept an alligator there. Anyways, again, just a random spew, I'm pretty sure. And yeah.
Wanker.
Well, well, well. It's been a while since we got that word. Who's the wanker? So that's the chair. Unfortunately, I may have readjusted an unfortunate bad spot on the chair. Oops. I'm typing bones in the bio and nothing. So, couldn't find anything on that as a clue. So not every session's going to be off the hook, awesome, amazing. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit quiet, a little bit random. Just as I'm about to say in my head, I'm done, no one's coming through, it's too quiet. And then all of a sudden, Emma! And it's like, okay, hold on. And then I was about to go and it said, am I dead? And then Angel, and then I'm like, never mind. So every time I'm thinking in my head that I'm like, let's just wrap it up and end it. They're just like, no, please don't. So again, I wanted to come and visit this cemetery. It seems like you wanted me to, Dexter Coombs. So I'm here. Is there anyone else? There's so many graves that were from older times, even the Victorian times. I just need to have more clues to narrow down out of those 8,000 resting there. That's all. Of course.
Stay right here.
Okay. See how stern that was? stairs. Oh, hi.
Doreen.
We got a Doreen. Doreen, by the way. And there's 2. If you are any of these, Pike or Anderson, hi. Both got to live pretty decent, so again, nobody that stands out. But you just want to say hi? A Doreen that may be resting here? I take that as an EMF meter as a yes. Okay, well, either of the 2. Hello, hi. This is your Detective Lazaria trying to say, if you need help, just let me know. Capo, REM pod? Oh, dang. Me.
Alexander.
As soon as I'm trying to get the, wait, no, it was Anderson. Now we have an Alexander. We have 12. At least it's not like 50 or 60. We got 12. You want me to choose, as usual, right? Find that one that sticks out because it has maybe a article, a portrait, or a young passing. Let me look. Sometimes I'm, pretty close. Well, older people, so no, nothing yet. Maybe this one. We have a 27-year-old, Alexander John. 27. A captain. Let's see, sorry. To live is Christ, to die is gain. Passed away 1998. Oh, well. So apparently he had stepped on a loose rock and
I'm an
fell.
angel.
So remember how it said angel earlier? I'm an angel. Okay. So again, it said he apparently stepped on a loose rock and fell, striking his head. Of course, probably making him pass away. Is this him? Did I find the story of the one that said Alexander? Again, that's usually what I do. I tend to get gravitated by these spirits because of the passing age. So again, that's how he passed away at age 27. And I did get fell either.
I worked here.
Either on a failed attempt or earlier. Yep, that's him. So I just said I worked here, and it said fell earlier. Maybe he was trying to come through earlier and I didn't see it. So if you put fell on my Spirit Talker earlier, and I didn't, find your page at that time, I found it now, thanks to the name Alexander. So again, I just went and clicked, and it said I worked here. So got it right. There you go. Again, I can't remember if this was the one that said fell or not. I think it was a failed attempt. So, no pun intended. Fail attempt, not fell. Oh.
Intense.
Yeah. Your passing was pretty intense. Especially those having to witness it. Knowing that they couldn't do anything to stop it. Yeah, I gotta focus on more of like when I stop these. Like, did fail come through my failed attempt or earlier this attempt? I don't know. All right. So again, since you did, oh, good.
Healing.
So you have been healing up in heaven. I was just gonna ask. I can say a prayer for you since you had a tragic passing. Normally, I ask the spirits to do this. If the balls would, just tap a ball, ring a bell, get close to this to make it go beep. So I'm going to go ahead and say it for that one. Alexander, the one that fell. Okay? So, again, everything that you saw was me up here. Now, it's going to be them. It's going to be them.
Them.
It's funny. Literally, it's like they're finishing my sentence. Okay, I just said the prayer to them, whoever's here, including the one, again, who fell, and maybe Emma, and maybe Doreen. I don't think Winker is a name, like a last name kind of thing. I think it's just a term people use. All right, anyone else at me? Hi. Why do I have to click on you? Dang it, a 26-year-old. So another one, Alexander, cannot pronounce your last name. Sorry, but you were young too. Again, my eyes are blurring, 28 years old. Let's see. What happened to him? What happened to you? Oh, just at home? Oh, okay. Well, just says he passed away at home. Doesn't really say how or why. So again, I just literally it was the second one right after him. See, boop boop. Oh.
The battery.
Well, hopefully it's still going. I just replaced it not too long ago. But yeah, please don't drain my batteries. Take the energy you need to gain. That was my shoulder. I hate when I move my arms. And anyways, the lamps, there's one to the right, one behind me, and the ceiling light, all those lights that are just brightly on are for you. Spirits, just go to them, do your thingy. Don't know what you do, but you do your thingy. Absorb the energy and come right back. Do not try to take it from my batteries. I kindly ask that you just do it from my light sources. All of them are on for you. All right, cool. Thank you. But yes, I did mark when I replaced these, and hopefully they last a good amount. But sometimes it just spews the battery. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. Again, my eyes are starting to just get really blurry at night, so I'm getting hard to read the names and the numbers. So I should get my glasses. Oh, that was the end of it? No, never mind. That was the end of that one. All right, anyone else? It is almost 40 minutes in, and I got a few that I got to show and help. Not as intense as the other cemeteries. Collect. So you collect the light energy? Yeah? So you just hug onto the energy from the light? And then, I don't know, it's like a supercharge? Maybe you're look like a dim bulb, and when you touch it, your dim bulb just brights up? Something like that? We can't see anything, but that's kind of like what it is. Maybe. Again, I can't see you, so the only way to know that you're here is like you're doing right now, clicking or beeping on the REM pod, the EMF meter going super strong, the cat balls, maybe the bonus ghost motion detector in the far back table getting activated by getting close to it, picking it up, throwing it on the ground. I don't know. And then, of course, the bell, maybe ding, ding, ding. So, again, I just said collect. I don't know if it's referring to the energy. That's what they're doing right now. Again, my eyes are getting a little bit blurry. It is late at night. I might not be able to do a full hour. And I typed the word collect, but it didn't come up with anything. You're almost done collecting.
Almost.
Okay, you're almost done collecting the energy. We'll see if that goes like this. See how it went click, 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 and then beep? Like that? So if it starts to beep after they collected that energy that I gave them, by mentioning again the light sources, then I'm assuming that they did do exactly what they said they were going to do. Yep, maybe. And I believe the one that's the ceiling light might be the better choice for the spirits because it's close by and it's brighter. They may have. Again, hopefully you can make it go beep because that means you did indeed collect enough energy to go beep.
I'm upset.
Oh, no. I see you're upset. Dang it. Hi. Were you trying to do something and it didn't work? Were you trying to set off the bell? And it didn't go ding? Or is it the ghost motion detector? Didn't go off?
I was treated well.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. So there's maybe a few spirits coming in. One that's saying I'm upset and the other one saying I was treated well. That's good. Interesting how it says I'm upset and then all of a sudden so again, they're having issues with the device. It's not the battery, because I can do it. I just think they need more energy. So I don't know which energy light you went to. Can you try that one up there? The ceiling light? Maybe that's bright one for you. Can you go to absorb it and try again? And someone did suggest I add a water bowl, which I might have to do. We'll see. I don't want to leave water, but where my Fifi's bowl used to be, I can add it again.
Hello all.
Hi. Again, this could be a new spirit from the cemetery just popping in as I'm trying to end it. It's 45 minutes in. I'm going to have to end it. There's not much activity happening. So I guess I should just wrap it up. I don't see a name coming through yet. I haven't heard any knocking or tapping or shadows. Hearing footsteps, haven't done it. Is there really anyone here?
Ezekiel.
Hi, Ezekiel. Please hold. I had to see if I can say No Ezekiel. Oh, there is a bunch of Ezekiels, I know for a fact, in some cemeteries that our pal C-Fan Spirit Box had gone to. So, just not at the Pawtucket Memorial Park. I typed it in the middle name, nothing. I'm gonna type it in a link one. See if anybody's linked to an Ezekiel. There's one, Sarah McDonald. Is that you? Is that your connection? Because you're spouses. You have 3 spouses. You have Ezekiel Lake, Gerald McDonald, and William Sheedy. And he had 2 kids with Ezekiel Lake, Virginia and Everett.
Brown hair.
There's no photo of her. Don't know. Maybe. So Sarah Jane Hunt McDonald. If this is you that mentioned the connection to the Ezekiel, hi. Again, she got to have 3 husbands. Oh, wait, why? No, that doesn't make sense. Does it? Right? I think Gerald is supposed to be your son. Or did you marry someone very young? The same age as your kid? Something doesn't add up, but that's what I'm seeing. Can you let me know? I mean, your last name is McDonald, so he was 63 when he eventually passed, but frustration.
Frustration.
I take it you did not like your first husband, divorced him. I don't know about the other one that was the 3rd one. And then eventually you met this young man named Gerald Joseph McDonald Jr. Hey, Abigail.
Abigail.
Again, we got a lot of Abigails, to be honest, at the Rhode Island area, so there's got to be some at this cemetery. I'm going to have to wrap it up, Abigail. So do let me know if you're here. There's 2. One's very recent, though. So maybe it's Abigail Thornton Lucas. If it's you, you were 64 when you passed. If it's you, nickname Abby. If this is you, hi Abigail from this one. You had 2 kids. Oh.
I want you out.
I kind of sounded like the other lady, Sarah Jane, to the first husband that had the last name Lake, the Ezekiel Lake. I want you out. So it's like a residual phrase, not to me, even though I will have to end it anyways. So one of her kids for the Abigail was only a teenager, so I noticed that. I'm sorry to hear that one of your children didn't make it, Abigail. Do you want me to say a prayer for him? To George Lucas? Dang it. Looks like your sister didn't live long, too. She was only 16. This is her sister, Hannah. I'm seeing her yeah.
Past.
Yeah, there's a lot of your family that passed away very young. So again, George, her son, her sister Hannah, so that's it. So I'm going to say a prayer at the end of this session because it's ending very shortly here. Yeah, because I got to go very soon here. So again, I think it's definitely her, Abigail, Lucas. The other one I think is unfortunately a little too recent, so I probably won't want to share that one. I'm going to poke at that one just so I don't miss anything. Like if there's a connection to her family. Oh no, wait, she was 28. Hold up, what? Wait, what? Aw. So this one passed away 2003, so maybe I can say it. So apparently this one we don't know, but Abigail, Abby, was 28 when she passed away in 2003. My guess is maybe cancer. Did this one have cancer? Abigail? Yeah? Oh. I'm going to show you guys her meat.
Meat.
That's a cool headstone. I don't know, that's a cool headstone. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't really say anything in regards to how she passed away. But my guess is maybe something to do with maybe cancer. Because she had shorter hair. That's my theory. So I wasn't going to show you, but I realized it's not 23. It's, again, blurry eyes. Okay. I'm dark. It was 2003. So that's okay. It's been many years since. All right. So again, I'm going to need to wrap it up. It's 54 minutes in. Last call from Detective Lazaria. If you need my help, summon spirit guides, you just tap a cat ball. Go super strong to the point where you're beeping on the REM pod, not clicking it. I know you said I'm upset and frustrated. Don't know if that's because it's not beeping for you. I did just replace the battery not too long ago, so I don't think it's that.
It's dangerous.
Okay. Right? Yeah, it works for me. Excuse me. Oh well. You know what? Last time I did, I removed said bell. Don't know if it's intimidating, and it gets in the way to the spirits to using my tools. So I don't know if it's like a shield preventing them from utilizing these things or something. So I just removed the bell. Don't know if that's going to change anything. Within the last few minutes, I might have a session with you guys. But again, if by removing this bell and all of a sudden I'm hearing it go beep, beep on the REM pod, it was the bell. Intimidating bell, which is a bummer. But that's how it is.
You came back.
know. Did a spirit leave and come back? Hi, welcome back. Don't know who it is, but hi, welcome back. I haven't left, so it wasn't me. I'm moving the bell if you're hearing the metal click. Experiment?
Experiment.
Again, that's what I just did. I removed the bell to think that maybe it's intimidating having it up there in the display area for you guys to use the tools. And that's why the REM pod wasn't maybe being fully utilized, or the cat balls. So again, I need to end it. I gotta go. So whoever's trying to come through, this is your last, hopefully the last name that will come through. You know what? I have to do it since, yep, never mind.
My name is Elizabeth.
Didn't we see Elizabeth earlier? Okay. So we have far too many. 79 Elizabeth. Of course, she had to pick the one name that has a lot. All right, Elizabeth, I'm going to have to quickly go through this. There's a lot. Either I'm just going to be randomly picking these ones. I do remember having Elizabeth. Why do I remember seeing Elizabeth? Didn't we just have Elizabeth in the lineup with the kids? Or am I thinking of something else? I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Anyways. Okay. Any other helpful clue, Elizabeth, to end the long journey of scrolling? How do I find you? Your last name? How you passed away? Hi. A good amount of them have been very on the elderly side, so, oh, why thank you.
You are loved.
So again, I'm at scrolling, and I'm at the H's, and I'm gonna just have to say, hey, let's just make it easy. Again, to the one that said her name is Elizabeth, hi. I can't scroll anymore. My brain is fried from looking at a bunch of names, sorry. But yeah, if you're there, hi. But I gotta go. All right, like I said, 59 minutes. It's time. All right, this is your detective. Seriously. This is your detective. Do you not want me to go? If you want me to stay, make it go a bitter. Make it beep. If you need me to stay another few minutes, otherwise I'm gonna end it. So again, a high beep on the REM pod that goes beep. That's a clue for me to stay just a bit longer. If someone's trying to come through, hold up. They're a little on the slow side and trying to find their name or something. So again, if I don't see anything and hear anything, I'm gonna have to end it. Oh, 1 hour. Dang it. All right. Of course.
Please keep talking.
That's why you took a long time to find that word or phrase. Typical. Okay, I guess I'll keep talking. Hi, Elizabeth. I was going to do a little kind of like a shortcut to finding spirits. I'm typing words that really stand out, and that's the M word, nothing. No one mentioned that, okay? Oh, you are?
I'm agitated.
Because I was trying to leave? Hmm. 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 I just typed in the word Cade, and there's two. Same year, different months, but both Cade while they were serving. Sorry that you had to pass away while you were serving for the country. What? This little one? So this one, D. Ray Angel, was Cade in a school bus accident. Hi. So again, I just stumbled upon you because I was just typing the word Cade, and it says right here on your way home. I don't know if you were struck by one. I'm sorry to hear that.
Malefic.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of bad because you were only 3 to 4 years old. Again, I don't know if you were struck by it or you were, like taking a bus. No, struck by it at that age. Don't think you're rooting. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Close.
So again, you got too close to the bus. Maybe you were trying to say bye-bye to your brother, and you got a little too close to the bus, and of course being so young and low, the bus driver didn't see you. That's my theory. Yeah?
Watch out here.
And I'm sure your siblings always told you to watch out when you would go out and say goodbye to your bro. Unfortunately, that was that one day that you were just a little too quick and got a little too close to the bus. Oh. Okay. That's one of the words. What was my other word? There's 3 that mentioned this word. If you're any of these 3, hi. So if you were S-H-O-T, I just put that in, and there's 3 that got, yeah. I'm trying to narrow it down because I got to end this session. And I might as well say, you know what, instead of a part 2, which I don't want to keep doing, I'm just going to try to make it quicker and just be like, just type in these, keep compassion.
Compassion.
Type in these little keywords that will stand out these spirits that might want my help or a prayer. All right, so again, I'm going to have to say the names Joseph West, John Black Jr., and Matthew Fendetti. If you were any of the ones that were S-H-O-T and want my help, I'm here. Joseph E. West, you were 30. And nothing, well, sorry, I didn't say nothing more, but no. What? What? He was a tattoo artist? I'm sorry to hear that. You were a tattoo artist and you were found in your car. with a gunshot wound. I don't know if that was meaning you were emmed or unfortunately maybe self-inflicted. We don't know. John Black Jr., you were 20 or 21. Your reasoning for passing was... my brain cannot read too fast. Oh, no. Just as he was in the stomach. Not sure again by who. Aw.
I'm sad.
Again, I'm sad too because I'm just randomly finding out what happened to you with just that S-H-O-T word. This one was 29, Matthew. Luckily enough, people actually have a bio to help me what happened to them. Doobie-doo-doo-doo. Oh no! He apparently was at home after being pew-pewed by a fellow employee. Oh my. Oh jeez. So all these young males just taking...
Chaos.
Yeah, a lot of chaos. Of the fortunate pew-pews. So I will say the prayer, because I got to end this, for those gentlemen and anyone else residing here that needed it, that didn't hear it or didn't receive it, that want it. No captivity, so that's a clue for me to just say I'm probably not needed to summon spirit guides, but that's okay. Injury.
Injury.
Well, I'm sure you're letting me know that you passed away due to an injury. And I remember reading that. I forget who it was. But I have 5 that mentions the word injury. And my eyes are so... Wow, that's a cool... Hey, his last name's Dragon. Anyways. So again, they may have passed away due to an injury. Hi. If you're any of these, hi. No, you got to live long. That stinks. Again, I gotta go. I can't have it too long. Okay? Again, I don't know why you guys aren't able to make it go beep, beep, beep. Again, don't forget, my light sources were there for you to gain the energy. I don't know if you just are having difficulty because of where I placed the REM pod. I don't know if I needed to bring it up closer to me or on this side, you know, like just move it around. So I don't know if I'll do any sessions tomorrow. I plan to hang out and do other things and not just, you know, unfortunately speak to spirits. Give you guys a break, okay? I need a break, you need a break. We need a break. So I'm at the course as usual.
I did not believe in this.
Well, I don't think many do, or many still do, but I do. After doing this for over a year, again, not every session is like amazing evidence, but the majority of the ones that I do feel like I'm capturing things that are unexplainable, make me feel like there are spirits here. Footstep, a cat meow. I'm pretty sure it was my beloved Fifi. Her collar bell that I heard randomly when the collar bell wasn't even nearby. Thumps on the dresser when there's no cats anymore. What else? Entire 4 set of lights on a ceiling fan, completely shut off or turned on. Can't remember the orientation. And that was my Grandpa S. That was my main reasoning for this startup. Being paranormal, into the paranormal. What else? So many evidence. Shadows, of course, many shadows, but it's hard to save as a trick of the eye.
Explain this equipment.
As well as a flashing light here and there. So yeah, I seen, I heard, and now I got this new device just recently, about 2 months ago or 3 months ago, called REM pod. You just get close to it, and it gets to the point where it makes cool lights light up and a beep sound. This is a cat ball. Those light up too. When you tap them, shake them, pick them up, throw them.
Predict.
Oh, do you predict that you're going to make those lights on the REM pod go off? Again, it hasn't happened since I've been filming. Of course, it's only happened twice off camera. Of course, no one was seeing it but me. Well, sort of me. Alright, it's been an hour and 12 minutes and I gotta get going. It's a bummer. I know. If you have anything you want to do, just give it a big hurrah with a REM pod before I go. I'm going to finish what I was trying to figure out what else was paranormal that definitely made me go, yeah, that was a spirit. When I was doing a session with my flashlight spirit named Ron and I took the batteries out, a cat ball would not stop lighting up. And I was like, oh no, did I seriously upset him? So that definitely made me feel like, yeah, I definitely did. And now we're on good terms now, of course. Although he doesn't like it when I stop my sessions because I have issues and have to reboot and restart. Anyways, I gotta go. Whoever was here, I know you were trying. So, again, all it was the Coombs family brought me here. They said, hey, you should do a session on this cemetery. There's some spirits that probably need your help. So hopefully I did help those. I'm going to say the prayer as soon as this ends, okay? All right, that's awesome.
You are unique.
All right, thank you. That's probably why I'm starting to get more connection to the spirits now with evidence. Anyways, I gotta go. All right, this is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.